Hello folks, my name is Bo Haddon. Welcome to my home and welcome to Bravo Kennel. Today I have some new Bravo Kennel family members. Brian, how are you?
Doing good, Bo.
Jamie, his lovely wife. They're here today to pick up their puppy. We've been corresponding back and forth with video chats, and you've seen the different pups. How was that for you?
It was very exciting. The first time I saw him in video, I was in love, but in person, it doesn't do them justice, those pictures. I tell you what, everyone has to come and take a look at these dogs in person because they're amazing. When I first walked in here, I felt like I was being introduced by celebrities. The dogs, being the celebrities, they're massive and they're nice.
You were naming every single one of them. That was beautiful. Thank you for that.
Yeah, after seeing them so many times on Facebook and Instagram, I could pretty much point out quite a few of them, but not all of them, but a lot of them I could. Yeah, it's very exciting.
Well, there's a lot of dogs here, so it's understandable. And you've seen a lot, but I haven't even shown you all of them yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got about 30 dogs here right now, folks, and that number's going to go up next week. We'll talk about that on another video. But anyway, you picked out your dog. Have you ever seen him yet?
No.
I mean, live.
No, not live, just pictures.
Well, that's him crying to meet you guys. I'm going to go get him and hand him over to you.
Yeah,
Are
we're
you
excited.
ready?
Yeah, we're excited.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
You look at him.
Aww.
Hold on a second. Here you go. What did you name him?
We named him Lalo.
Does that mean anything in specific?
No, we just liked it. Wanted to stick to a Spanish name, and we wanted to make it easy. So that we, as a family, just discussed what we wanted to name him, and we all agreed on Lalo.
Great. Well, I just weighed him right before I brought him out. He weighs 24.5 pounds. He was exactly 8 weeks old yesterday. So he's going to be a very, very big dog. His mother is Bravo Kennel SOMBRA, which you met earlier. And she's a very big girl. She is the daughter of ATLANTIDA SANDO, which SANDO won the 2008 Spanish Monográfica Best in Show. He won the 2008 Spanish National Best in Show. He won the I was there in 2008 in Tenerife competing in the Spanish Monográfica, which Bravo Kennel's Nena placed in the top 4, and I saw SANDO win. I was there when he won the 2008 Spanish Monográfica. He's a Spanish champion, and he is a very important dog to the breed, especially for people that want size. And these are a Mastiff breed. They're one of the 8 Mastiff breeds. And Presa Canarios are supposed to be big. They're not supposed to look like they're crossed with pit bull. Yeah. You know, that question should never come up when they see a real Presa Canario. The question should be, if they don't know what it is, you know, what kind of dog is that? Not like, is that a pit mix or something like that. Anyway, SANDO is his grandfather. I made his mother from SANDO's Frozen Semen, and his father is from SAMCOR Kennels. SAMCOR won Breeder of the Year award like 10 times. And I was there one year when he won that. I think it was a year or two after the 2008 Spanish Monográfica. I went back and competed in some other events. And I saw him win. So that's this dog's father. This dog has a lot of really, really incredible big name kennels and dogs in his blood. So, what do you think of him?
Yeah,
Love him.
Yeah, it's great. He's excellent.
Put him on the table so that people could see what he's all about. Let me stack them for you.
There's the champion right there. In the making.
Okay, he's all yours. I'm going to teach you how to do that later.
Okay.
And you guys are, part of the reason you're here is because you want to start your own kennel, is that right?
Yeah. When I first saw these dogs, I was introduced to them 7 years ago at a dog park, and he was a big boy. And I asked the guy, "What kind of dog is that?" He says, "Presa Canario." I had never heard of the breed before, and I was like, one day I'm gonna get one of those dogs. And the reason why I didn't get one then is because the reason I was at the dog park is because we had a recent puppy, and it was a boxer at the time. And I'm like, well, the next dog I get, it's gonna be a Presa Canario. And I've been searching, and a lot of different breeders, and the best ones that I could see in picture were bows. So when it finally came the moment to it, talked to a few through Messenger, and then finally sent Bo a message. And once I talked to him, he felt like family, and I was like, yeah, this is it. We're gonna go with Bo. And after that, we're like, as much of a hard time I found trying to find someone with the size of Bo Kennel's dogs, I was thinking to myself, I was like, wow, I would like to provide that, a chance for other people to also near the Midwest to have a chance to own one of these dogs, because of how limited a hard time I was having trying to find a Presa Canario with size. Because there's a lot of Presa Canarios out there, but the size is lacking.
Let me interject for a second about that, because that question comes up to me not as much as it used to, but it still comes my way every once in a while, mostly with newbies. No disrespect to all you newbies out there, but for people that are just starting out, there's a lot of misleading information, and I just want to set the record straight here. This is a mastiff breed. They're supposed to be big, okay? And my dogs come from the absolute best dogs in all of the world and Spain, okay? And not because I say it, and I do say it, but not because I say it, because the international judges are picking these dogs as the #1 best in show dogs. So that being said, these are the most correct Presa Canarios that are out there year after year after year. And I have multiple best in show Monographica winners and multiple best in show world show winners, genetics running through my dogs, and not so far back that you cannot verify it. My dogs that I'm talking about, like Atlantida Khan, SANDO Khan, I mentioned him a lot because I used him a lot, but he's absolutely sensational. He is a very big dog that was extremely correct. And a 3-time world show, Andy won the world show 3 different times, 3 different countries, 3 different years. So this is the kind of quality that runs through Bravo Kennel, and they're big dogs because that's what they're supposed to be, okay? And that's what I breed for. I do have some smaller dogs than what people think. I only make these giants, which I do make a lot of them, but I have some. Look, my average size male is 150 to 165 pounds. He is going to be bigger than that. I'll tell you that right now. I expect him to be somewhere around 180, most likely in that range. But my average size male is 150 to 165 pounds. My average size, now I can make larger than that, but that's not my average, and I don't represent that when I talk to people, and I think represented that with you, right?
Yeah.
My average size female is 130 to 150. And I make larger females than that. You just saw his mother. She's
very nice.
she's a lot bigger than that. She's like 163 or something like that. But I do make larger dogs than that, but I don't represent that when I talk to the public about what I have available for sale. Most people come to me for big dogs that are correct, and that's what I do. Do make some smaller size females in the 120 range, which is still considered very big by everyone else's kennel, but I don't care about the other kennels. They don't matter to me. I don't care what they do or they don't do. I focus on what I'm doing, my vision, my goal, and the only thing I care about is what goes on in Spain. Those are the only people that matter to me. And the people that started their kennels here in the United States with Bravo Kennel. So, that being said, these are supposed to be big-boned, athletic, big dogs. And they were created to work cattle, okay? Not to chase down some chipmunk in the next county, okay? My dogs catch rabbits every now and then. I've got dogs that do that, and they do it often, so it's not like luck, or they found a dead rabbit somewhere. But that's not what they were created for. Some of them are going to be more athletic than others, but not every dog has the same job. But basically they were used to protect the home and the owner and its family, and to work the cattle. Cattle don't run that fast. So there you have it. We're going to get into that topic a little deeper another time, but we'll talk about him and you guys for now. So he's got a perfect scissor bite, great bone, he's got an outgoing personality. This dog loves to eat, just like his mother. His mother, she is a chow hound. This dog right here sleeps with his face in the dog food bowl. I've caught him doing that about 5 times. I regret not taking a photo of that, but anyway, I've seen him do that often. This dog dreams about food because he's got his face in it. And he's a little stubborn, okay? And he's a little willful, so, but he's smart. So if you guide him and show him what you want him to do and what you don't want him to do, he will respond properly because he doesn't like the negative side. He really likes the positive side. So, do you have any questions?
No, I was just gonna ask the background of the parents, but you started with that, so that was good.
Yeah, SOMBRA's. I've got the father here too. I bought him from a top breeder in Spain, as we talked about. So this dog is half Bravo Kennel and half completely unrelated to Bravo Kennel. So when you get your female from Bravo Kennel to match him, you'll still be going in the same direction that I'm going, because I'm using the same blood to keep my vision going as far as my breeding program, and you'll have the same thing too. And folks, you have to bring in new blood every so often. Every so often means when you get to a point where you've exhausted the possibilities of matching this one to that one. There's a fine line between line breeding and inbreeding, and the amateurs don't know the line.
It can be very confusing.
Well,
for the beginners, because I've also, being that I'm new, I've tried to do a lot of research. I mean, it's been 7 years since I've been looking at these dogs, and it can get tough, but I'm doing my best.
yeah, you're gonna be fine. And I'm going to be there to help them all the way. Just a phone call away, guaranteed.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say to the public or to me or anything like that?
The only thing I'd like to say is if anyone's thinking about getting a Presa Canario, come check out Bo Haddon, Bravo Kennels. His dogs are amazing. Once you get to, I recommend calling, because once you talk to him, I think your decision would be easily made right after you call him. When I talked to him, and then we talked with Jamie and my wife, Jamie and Bo. We FaceTimed, and also we just looked at the dogs. We eventually decided that yes, this is what we want to do, and we're going to get two. So
Good.
Looking forward to it. So,
Great.
highly recommended.
Thank you. Well, folks, the dogs come first, I come second, okay? But if you get with me, you're going to be treated right from the beginning right to the end. Isn't that right?
Yes, you always answered my calls, very responsive. I felt like I was updated at the moment something was happening, a new change, puppies were being born, pictures were sent out, updates on everything from ear cropping to how they're doing, how the moms are doing, other females coming into heat. So I was always in the loop, which was nice because I wasn't worried about what's going on with my puppy. Bo was coming to me first. Before I would be thinking one night like, hey, I should call him. Well, you read my mind and called me that day, so it worked out great.
Yeah, that's luck. Okay, folks. Well, on that note, I'm going to say thanks again.
Thanks, Bo.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Good
Bo.
luck. And thanks for visiting, folks. Bye for now.